Hey, Merry Christmas, Ken. What's happening, bruh? Check these out. Fridge magnets, man. Beer Guy, what's up, bro? Merry Christmas, brother. Check out these fridge magnets, OUTFISH Ontario. Pretty cool, eh? Oh yeah, right on. Yeah, thanks, Ken. Yeah, we did our Christmas morning, of course, and we're just we're in that in between. We don't go for dinner until, I don't know, later on, anyways. Boom, got another pack of them, unopened pack there. Fridge magnets, I got a deal on them. And like, I also have, that's actual stickers, right? And I originally thought they were gonna come round, like 3-inch round, but they came cut out like that. So they're like, I guess, check the size of them. And now, like, I think I was paying a bit much for these. These were a super deal, so I jumped on them. Now they're sending us emails offering us stickers for cheap. Cheaper than the first purchase, kind of. So I'm glad I only bought what I bought, stickers wise, for right now. And now they're sending us super, oh yeah, super deals, yeah. So that's good. Yeah, I think they're pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Stick one on my laptop. I don't know, but that's cool. Well, that's super cool. I guess. Yeah. So I think what I might do is dig in the drawer and see if I have another crappy jig I can tie. Hey, what's up, all things country? Yeah, Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas, Beer Gut. I think I already wished you a Merry Christmas. Same thing with you, Ken. Having a mellow day. Is it the calm before the storm? In a positive way, all things. Because I know you said you were having family over. So I guess right now is the actual calm. And I'm going to call it a storm, which it's awesome to have family around and stuff. Like it's... But the calm before the storm. You can kind of... Hey, all things. Yeah, I just showed Ken. And Beer Gut. Boom, bud. Fridge magnets. OUTFISH Ontario fridge magnets, bro, are in the door. I guess they just came. They came pretty quick, actually. And then my spouse said, you can have them Christmas morning, too, you know? So, they're pretty cool. They're pretty vibrant. They look all right. Quiet for now? Yeah, thanks. All things. Yeah, I'll get you... I'll get you a magnet over there, and I'll send you an OUTFISHer, all right? That's cool. I can mail that out this week or whatnot. I wasn't going to mail anything till January 2nd, just because of the whole postal strike and stuff, but I just want to send out what I want to send out, of course. Got a couple things to go to the States, so I'm just curious to know how it's going to work out shipping wise and what it's going to cost, because the first two, it's obviously, and the in Canada stuff, that's never a big deal. There's no border involved. I think mail, it sticks in one mail department, you know, Canada Post, it doesn't have to cross a border. Whoa, that's gonna drop on me. Oh, pardon me. Hopefully that stays there. We'll see. Nice. That sounds cool. I got a boot dryer. like for my gloves and boots and stuff, because I'm always fishing and or whatever I'm doing. That's one of the things I got there. I got another ice rod. But yeah, it's not about gifts for me. I didn't want any gifts at all, like at all. Do not buy for me, you know. Do not get me anything. So I got this hook fit, like this neat little keepsake keychain fishing thing, the hook, and it's got a blade on it. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I strictly always put it across to, yeah, all good, all things, bro. Yeah, I'll send you a couple of these fridge magnets. They're pretty cool. I mean, you know what? The fridge magnets go in your fridge, do this and that, you know. I think longevity too with the fridge magnet. I mean, I got a really good deal on the fridge magnets. And they stick good. I got a few on my fridge. They stick good to the other magnets. So, and then here's the stickers, and I haven't opened them up. But I don't know if they look a little dull or not. And I thought these were going to be circle. I guess I don't mind them not being circle, but for some reason I thought it was just going to be a circle. Yeah, it's about the kids. I don't want nothing for Christmas, man. Yeah, for the kids, man. I don't, yeah, I don't want anything for Christmas ever, and it's, so you know, and of course, you know, so right away when I got the couple things I had gotten, I was like, you know, it's supposed to buy for me. That's not, yeah. But what am I gonna do? Like, it's right. Hey, Luminaires, thank you. Thanks for coming in, and Merry Christmas. Thank you, Little Crappy Jake. I appreciate you coming in. I hope you have a great day, and you're having a great day. Good morning. Just got these fridge magnets in. I'm pretty happy about. Good stack of fridge magnets. I don't know how many are here, actually. Well, forget how many are in a stack here. I think I have 50. Is there 25 in a stack or 50 in a stack? I don't know if I have 100 fridge magnets or 50 fridge magnets. Pretty bad, eh? I don't even know how many I have ordered here. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's cool. My son made that logo, eh? Made the OUTFISH Ontario, and I was like, yeah, it looks cool. Right on. So, oh, smart, bro. All things. Yeah, that's cool. It's a good way to look at it. What's up, Julia? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, thank you so much. Which reminds me. Okay. My little guy was actually down here. Look, he's gone back up with his mom. Yeah, so we're in an in-between time of the day here, and got dinner to go to. So I just thought I'd pop on live. Why not? So you venturing out tomorrow, all things? We're still -2 sitting here now. Oh, -1 when I open it up. But, you know, we're not going to really lose anything of what we've gained. It's just when we get into Sunday and Monday of next week. You're still fishing? Nice. Yeah. I've been trying. So, what was it? Last week I caught one small pike. Still was decent to me. I liked it. But, yeah, now, and then yesterday after work, I stopped by a couple of my ponds and I drove past a couple of creek, river, stream things. And besides one, everything's frozen up. Like, so everything's unfishable besides one spot. And for some reason, that one open spot, I just can't. Having said that, though, I could fish open water on Lake Ontario still, like off a pier or something, but it's dicey. I hope to get out on the ice. Oh, did you? Personal best rainbow, eh? You know what? Are you uploading that? Are you uploading content? Because I'm not sure. I don't think I'm subscribed to your channel, maybe. But if you would throw a quick comment on a short, and I'll subscribe to your channel. Yeah, it's super fun. And it's weird, like our fish slow down, even in the open water, but then everything freezes over, and it's like they activate again. And we really start getting on the fish again once we have the ice coverage. So, like, even the open water spots I can reach, it's just fishing's tough. It's in like this. Oh, you caught it live? Oh, looking forward to making sure I'm getting notifications of your channel as best as possible. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. That sounds awesome. Yeah, fishing has slowed up, but as soon as we get that ice coverage here, it'll be, which we almost have it. It's just we're going into a warm-up. But it looks like in the new year, like I'm gonna get a good ice fishing season. I hope for like 5 weeks of ice fishing. I gotta work and stuff, but after work and then weekends doing some traveling a little further from home to fish. But yeah. You gonna recover from today, all things, and then okay. It's gonna be -12 on Sunday. That's how different our weather's gonna be on Sunday, bro. Like, it's amazing to see how the difference in. On Sunday we're gonna be +6 here, low of +2. Friday we're gonna be 0, so which is fine. I gotta work outside Friday. Oh, I have to work outside. How March goes? Yeah, usually come the 1st of March, there's no ice, everything's, it's hard to say. I mean, every year is somewhat, I mean, the last so many years have been the same, actually getting tougher and milder. But then I look at this year and I'm like, okay, yeah, we're getting a little warm-up, little pocket here in southern Ontario, or southwestern Ontario. But it's still looking better than last year. And we have ice right now, technically, out there covering ponds and streams. So it's just obviously not thick enough, and it's white ice. Oh, yeah, Sunday. Yeah, 0. Yeah, it's going to be perfect, yeah. When you have the 6 inches of ice, right? Well, I have my Garmin charged up. I have my ice auger battery charged up. I gotta go into my garage. Raptors above my boat has my hand auger. I gotta pull that out. My rods are all lined up, ready to go. I have my baits I want to use. Yeah, like I'm ready to go. Scooby, what's up? Merry Christmas, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. Welcome to stick around. But yeah, for sure, drop that like. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's cool. I'm just looking forward to eating later. Ooh, that was a big crash up there. Yeah. Can you put water on for me if you don't mind? Sorry about that, guys. I just don't want to leave the stream to go put water on. Yeah, you should be good to go. I mean, Minnow Lake, I'd probably check the depth and spud bar or whatever, see what you got going on there. I mean, you could get on, that would mean technically you could get on pike today, you know? Like, really. Like, I mean, I don't know what the weather is up there today for you, but yeah, that is perfect fishing weather once you have the ice. Yeah. Oh, you were sent by Tara? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've seen you around. I appreciate you coming. Yeah, I have seen you around. Yeah, Tara's good people. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out your channel. Merry Christmas, Michigan. Box of stickers. Well, I got stickers in the mail the other day, so family thought they'd just throw them with my stuff this morning. Not that I asked for anything for Christmas, but yeah, those are fridge magnets, bro. I'll have to mail you one. Got some stickers here, though. And now I'm gonna order some more stickers. Yeah, I seen your comment come through there. Lumineers, thank you. I'm looking forward to checking out your channel and connecting to it, obviously, but yeah, I got some stickers, and so that's cool, and fridge magnets, so that's cool. Good little stack. And like, I thought the stickers were a bit pricey, but now they're sending emails of deals, so I'm actually happy with this sticker company. And I forget who recommended All Things Country. You told me I'd get emails afterwards, I think, right? Or was that PA? I'm getting confused on this. All Things Country. This is the company that you recommended, is it? I think. Sticker company. I don't know. Sorry if I'm off on it. We've talked about this a couple times. Oh, we're all learning, eh? Like, that's the thing. Even someone who's been fishing for... That's what's awesome about it. It's a constant... Yeah, that's the one, bud. That's where I ordered from. And you know what? I'm happy with it. Also, I'm getting emails of cheaper deals. So, yeah, that's the one, All Things Country. Yeah. Anyone want me to drop their at tag? All Things Country, you want me to drop your at tag down there or what? Who else we have in here? I heard from Lewis this morning, but not from Lewis texted me this morning. Yeah, bud. Oh, really? Nice. Deal. Yeah, I'm going to place another order of the stickers, I guess, and maybe after that they'll give me an email for that t-shirt, eh? Oh, yeah, I'll be waiting for that. Hook, line, and sinker, they got me reeled in, eh? Yeah, that sticker mule, yeah. And it came really quick, too. Yeah, my kids are happy. And you know what I have? I have the older ones, teenagers, then I have toddlers, so the toddlers are, it's again, my daughter toddler, she's just up there playing with toys. Like, she's just playing, like literally. And then my boy toddler, he's just give him a leap pad, or what is it? Something leapfrog. And it's just, I don't know. And the thing is they didn't even want it, they pretty much each opened a gift and just wanted to play with that gift, of course, and not open anything else. Oh, really? Okay. Nice. Yeah. You know what? My spouse ordered these and kind of worked on creating them. So yeah, she hasn't mentioned the keychains yet. I should have just done it all on my end of things, and then I can be looking at it right now. There's Lewis. What's up, bro? Merry Christmas. I had mentioned that I heard from you earlier today. Yeah, so Lewis. So there's stickers. And I only got, these are technically, I don't know if they're sample packs of stickers, I think, just to get you going. And those are fridge magnets, bro. Fridge magnets. They're pretty good, man. They seem decent quality. I got some stuck on my fridge right now. Seem to work pretty good. So, Lewis, this week if not the first of next week. I wasn't going to mail anything till January 2nd, just for the holidays and the postal service and all that stuff, but yeah, I'm going to mail you an OUTFISHer and that white and red jig, a magnet, and I'll throw you a couple stickers if you want. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it'll look good on a shirt and everything, eh? So now the shirts I've kind of been designing. It has one crest up here and then a big one on the back. So far, that's what I've been working on. And I just haven't decided. And the thing is I would have placed the order by now. It's that they're not allowing me to lower the back, this on the back. I want to lower it a bit. And and then I'm like, okay, fine, maybe just do a huge one on the front, but I wanted it, this and then a big one on the back. Just for fun. Mike Clark, Merry Christmas, bro. What'd I miss? Nice, bro. Yeah, congrats. Yeah, right on. I literally asked for folks and people not to get me anything. That's what I asked for. Don't get me a thing. That's what I'm asking for. And then I got it's like a boot warmer, glove warmer thing. And it dries and warms your boots and shoes or whatever you want to put on it. What a long shift yesterday. What'd you end up working? Did you end up working 12 or did it go over 12 hours? Mike? Yeah, Merry Christmas, bro. So I don't know, Lewis, I don't know if you want to text me your address or whatever so I can mail you the stuff off if you want, bro. Well, that's the thing. I got another ice rod today too, and that's true. That's true, and it's up to whoever I send one to. There we go, cool. It's up to whoever I send one to file off that barbs or change it over to a single hook. And that's why there's a split ring on the end of it. Hey? That's awesome, Ontario Fish Fuzz. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Yeah. He just thought or drag up, however that works. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'm very thankful. It's Christmas, you know. Yeah. Or give a double and an apple fritter, yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, it looks like the showers are starting there. Yeah, that's cool though. That's super cool. I like these magnets and stickers, so I'm gonna order some more stickers because I'm out and about. I want to be able to give them out, even if I'm at a boat launch or a fishing spot. Give one to somebody. I mean, it's especially on my next order of stickers because of the email deals they send me. They're cheaper to give out. You know, once it gets like, you know, there's a budget in place, kind of, right? So, but with the deals they're sending me, it makes it more affordable just to be able to be. And I mean, you type this into the internet or you type it into YouTube, but you just type it into the web, it's gonna come up to my channel. So it's pretty cool. Get more people hanging out and get to hear more about. So I'm not on Facebook or nothing like that. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. That's nice of y'all. Thanks. Guys, do you guys mind if I just top up my coffee? Oh, Michigan Yotes, bro. Okay, brother, you have a great day, eh? Be safe, whatever you're up to. Giver bud, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys. Actually, I think I hear one being stirred, so well, that might have been coming down here. So 2025 is around the corner, right? Karen, Merry Christmas. Hey, thank you. Yeah, likewise, eh? I know you had a busy day yesterday, right, Karen? You had a beautiful, awesome day? It's when you had your family over? Yeah, Merry Christmas. Dirty 30, thanks for coming in. Oh yeah, I was gonna measure these. Get like an accurate. Yeah, so they're 3 inches exactly, but I guess 2 inches exactly, so they're 3 by 2s. For some reason originally I thought it was gonna be 3-inch round, but I guess having the cutout's pretty cool. Like at the same time. Because I guess if it was just round it would be, you know, a lot of white on the sticker, so that's probably better. I do like it. And Karen, I do have some blue bucktail coming in. It's royal blue. If you're still there, and I have a white jig head that I set aside and I didn't use. Just so you know. Yeah, I ain't young. I ain't young. Who was asking you that? Was someone saying something to you in there? Did I miss something? I can get the round ones, yeah. Oh, so the reflective ones, eh? Yeah, so thought I was getting sample 10 of those, but it got, because I said I didn't like them, and I'm like, I don't really like them. So I didn't get the reflective ones. It took away from my white and black, my white with the reflective when I was looking at them on the computer. Like, then they weren't that white and black, it seemed, from what I was looking at. And so originally I was going to get 1 pack of the reflective and 1 pack of those, of the non-reflective, but I ended up just getting both of non-reflective. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, and you don't get ice, right? Or you get an ice season? Or is it open water year round where you're at, Dirty? Well, yeah, like if I this week I'm gonna get an idea of what shipping is. So you're South Carolina or North Carolina, Karen? You're South Carolina or you're Louisiana? Or you're South Carolina, right? Just got to see how much it's gonna cost to ship there. I know a simple sticker is a letter mail, but as soon as I throw a jig in there, the weight of the jig might put it over a letter mail in weight. I don't know. I'm gonna find out this week. I'm not rich, of course, Karen, so as you probably know or whatever. So yeah, I'm sending a package to Lewis. I'm gonna get an idea of what it's like to send something across the border that way, and then I'm sending something over to another friend as well already right away, and I'm gonna get an idea of what the shipping costs are. I'm sending a jig to one way, and then Lewis, I'm sending a jig, an Outfisher, magnet, and a sticker, or a couple stickers or something, or maybe a couple, I don't know. So I'm gonna see what that weighs and what it costs to get from here to Maine. So I'm just getting an idea of what shipping costs are. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that. It's more or less, I guess, the shipping is what I'm more worried about. I don't mind at all. It's just I'm not. So yeah, it's all good. I'll get to the bottom of that this week. And easy, what's up? Easy digging. Merry Christmas. Welcome in. Yeah, that's all. So I'm just gonna get more of an idea. And I got the royal blue bucktail coming in. And you said blue and orange, white bucktail, or a white jakehead. That's manageable. That's no problem. Yeah. No worries, Karen. No. I'm not. You'll know this about me. I'm not about to make any money or anything like that. Or no. It's don't worry, Karen. Just leave it with me this week, and you will get your jig tied. What's the mail running this week? So mail's closed today, tomorrow. As far as I know, they should be back going Friday, just like me. Technically, Monday and Tuesday mail should be operating. And then they just would have the Wednesday off like I do, I'd imagine. And they're back to work Thursday and Friday of next week too. So that royal blue bucktail, it's on its way. I don't think I've gotten shipping notification, but this seller that I bought off before, it's the same guy. Or same seller. And it'll be like at my door, and the day it's at my door, I get the notification that it was shipped and that it was delivered, all in one shot, kind of. I remember from this seller. I don't have a Cash App. No, we're good right now, Karen. I'll just check out what the rough idea of shipping's gonna cost, and then let me just make the jig and get it all packaged up, and no worries. Yeah, we're good this second, Karen. I don't have a Cash App, but that's okay. We'll get that figured out. That's not a big deal. Yeah, let me just get the idea of what the shipping's gonna cost. Let me get your jig made, and then we'll go from there. And I guess yeah, and I'm shipping to a couple places in Canada, but I don't know how that's gonna work. I know there's no border involved and no changeover to one postal service to the other. But it's all still gonna give me a rough idea of what it costs and what different weights, because what I'm sending up in northern Canada a little more is kind of the same package that's going to Lewis. So I'll be curious to see there the difference between, and honestly, from me to Lewis, and then from me to where it's going in Canada, it's almost the same distance kilometers wise. Yeah, no worries, Karen. Yeah, Lewis is a good name. Yeah, there's two ways that I've seen it spelled. Now, for the spelling of that, that depends on where your ancestors would be, or is it like two different names technically because it's spelling difference but sounds the same? Get what I mean? Does that make any sense? It's a cool name, Lewis. That's a great name, bro. A dirty food name? What, like a smokehouse? What do you mean a dirty food name? Like, what do you mean? Big barbecues? Like, what do you mean? Nice dirty food name. I think I gotta do the flapper on this toilet. Oh no, that's just the main drain from someone's getting out of the shower or whatever. I'm like, is that toilet making sounds? I go over and hear it, and it's just the drain. Nothing to do with the toilet. Really? Huh. I've received bills, I've received some benefit info, mostly just bills, I guess. Yeah, bills. Yeah. Family's good, Karen. We had a good, nice morning. I've only been live for 40 minutes here, so I didn't get on here until noon or whatever. But yeah, no, we had a good morning, and we had, you know, Christmas morning and stuff, and now we're just in between, oh. What do you mean? Like during the strike they were open? They had a postal there? Yeah, because I don't know if the odd location had to be for like if it was... Well, I don't know. I know they were still mailing checks out. If their people were old school and they were getting checks, like government checks. I don't think like if I needed to send someone a check, I don't think it would have mailed through, of course. But if it was a brown envelope, they were still mailing those, so never know. I don't know. I priced out a P.O. box. It's ridiculous in price. Like, what did I see? $160 a month for a P.O. box? Like, what am I? That much money for a P.O. box? But I guess if it was like someone really busy in a business using a P.O. box, that could be a big flow of mail coming in and out of there. And like, okay, then you have costs. But like a little personal P.O. box, just because I thought this way it's like I don't know. But yeah, the P.O. boxes are ridiculous, so like I'm just stuck using my own address. Because I mean, you know, what's it gonna, $160, $190 in Louisiana for a P.O. box. Yeah, Karen, like, isn't that for a month? $190 a month, right? Yeah, so I'm not, I know I looked it up before and it was the 160, or my spouse did. My spouse looked it up and she's like, oh, you know, and that's a lot of money when I'm just, you know, working construction, raising a family on the money. It's like a year. Okay, wait a minute. If it's $160 a year, and I was wrong that I thought it was $160 a month, I was told. $160 a year I'm willing to pay. Cause like, what is that? That's you know, that's, yeah, if it's $160 a year, I'm willing to afford that. Cause what's that? It's 11 times 12. $11 times 12. It's pretty close to that, isn't it? Or $12 times 12, or 30, whatever. If it's gonna be $15 a month, I'm okay with that. And squeeze that in, right? So I'll go look into that too, because I thought it's just an easier way to have like a return address on anything I send out. This way, like my bills and family and stuff goes to obviously my address, and then P.O. box is good for... What's up, John? Yeah, well, I'm sure $160 a month sounds ridiculously high, so it's got to be $160 a year here. It's got to be. $160 a month just sounds like way too much. Especially like, if anything, they should have it different rates if that's the case. If you want a business. Okay, yeah, so $7 a month. I bet you it's $160 a year here then. Merry Christmas, David. Thanks for coming in, bro. You guys have a good morning. You guys have anything busy going on, David, or wait a minute, didn't you have Christmas last week somewhere, or something like that? I don't know. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, David. Hope the pups are happy. Pups good, bro? Okay, 187. So that would, what's 160 plus taxes? It's probably 187, bro. So it is probably 160 a year plus tax. That's all I need is a small one, I think. Letter mail. Small packages. Anything big, no one can send me to that. Just fine. Yeah, I'll check that out this week. All thanks, bro. Yeah, for sure, Lewis. Yeah. 30 bucks a month for you, Lewis? It's amazing how state to state that's differing, then. Like, oh, okay. And then you show up and they're like, oh, okay. Nice. You want to see the stickers again? Well, I'll show you that's the fridge magnet. Boom. Right on the fridge. And the stickers are the same, it's just I don't have them on package. And I got to get more on the go. This was like a little sample pack I kind of started with, which I'm glad I did, because I'm starting to figure things out, and now they're emailing us deals and stuff like that, so that's good for everyone. You see them okay? See them okay, Karen? They're pretty good, eh? Oh yeah, that's busy. That's like us, but we just have it here in the morning, immediate. You know, there's 6 of us here, and we go for dinner. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, you want them both, do you? Yeah, they're cool looking. I like them. I think they're pretty darn cool. They're pike guy. That's my favorite fish to catch. Even if it's a small one, they're my favorite fish to catch. Northern pike. They're plentiful. I can find them, and I just like them. I like northern pike. And Ontario has a lot of northern pike. It's we have a lot of muskie too, but I'd say pike is our commonly found predator fish in a lot of different ponds, streams, lakes, and rivers. I don't know. Everyone in Ontario agree with that? David would agree, probably. All Things Country would probably agree. Like pike are around. If you're fishing Ontario, different lakes, rivers, streams, and ponds, there's pike around usually. Merry Christmas there, Landon. How's it going, bro? Landon, did you send me your address? By any chance? Did you email me your address, bro? Yeah, good. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah, cool, bro. You have a good morning? What you up to? I guess chores probably don't end for you, right? You probably had chores to do this morning, I would imagine. Now watching movies, nice. Yeah, you went to work, eh? Yeah. Now you're watching movies, eh? Right on. Yeah, I had a good morning with the family, and then kind of in a low. They're playing. Everybody's happy and good. The older ones are starting to get ready and showering and stuff. So I thought, perfect time. Come on, hang out here. Right, a little low in between the day. It's only 1 p.m. Perfect. And then I'll probably go live maybe late tonight when I get in, or later tonight. Tomorrow, I have tomorrow off, and it's kind of an open day. I don't know, I think I'm going to take my auger and go drill that pond. And I know it's warming up, but it did still drop down last night. I think we saw -4, only for a short period of time. I don't think we would have lost any ice, so I want to take that lithium out and drill a hole in the pond, and I'll take a rod and an outfisher and stuff, just in case I can fish it, which I think I can. Like, I can be a few feet offshore there, and if I can drill it and it's, and I'm just a couple of feet offshore. So I think that's what I might do tomorrow, or a ritual. No, it's not a ritual, but you see on my uploaded videos, there's that Hamilton Harbor fishing January 1st, or I don't know what it was, but a lot of times I'll go down to that harbor front. But that might be iced over with a thin inch of ice too, but you can still access their docks. So in that case, I can bust a hole at the end of the ice and fish it still with my Garmin unit. So technically I'm not on the ice, but I drill a hole in the ice, because at the end of the docks, they keep the docks in there. They're floating docks, and they ice in. Hey, Merry Christmas, Eric. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a pond, Kenny, and it's it goes out, and then it does this little hump, like the 3 feet kind of, and then comes kind of back up to 1.5 feet. So really, it's super shallow. I'm just gonna get over top of where I know that little hump is, and I'll just drill right there, bro. Technically, if I do fall through, I'm gonna stay off the hump, the little deep hollow, and I'll go in. I'm not gonna fall in. I was already on it Friday. Session. Anthony, Merry Christmas. Yeah, appreciate that. I was already on the water. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm fine with 8. Bless me with 8 inches of ice. It's easy to drill through. I know it's gonna hold me up, but yeah. 16, I wouldn't complain, Lewis, because if there was 16 inches of ice, it would be on for that much longer. Like number 23, thanks. Thanks, Anthony. I hope you've had a good morning and everything all the way across the board, I got these, Anthony, well, it's anyone else interested. Anthony's into content fishing and stickers and magnets and different things. Look, bro, fridge magnets, man. Got some stickers. They look pretty cool, eh? Fridge magnets. And then I got some stickers too. I gotta place another order of stickers, just because they're emailing me deals now after we placed the first order. Yeah, thanks, Anthony. And you know what? When I ordered them originally, bro, I thought they were going to be 3-inch round. But they're 3-inch by 2-inch. You can get round ones too, but you know what? I'm happier like this, especially fridge magnet wise. And I'm happier that the stickers came shaped like that too, I guess. It's kind of... What is it? Is it original? Or it's, I don't know. Yeah, car magnets. Yeah, they'll stick on your car. That's the thing, they will. Yeah, they'll stick to a car. They'll stick to anything, Eric. Oh, Landon, didn't I show you these? But anyways, you saw I asked for your address, so Landon, you know what I'm getting at here, so. Yeah, where's the warden? Is the warden in here? Oh yeah, yeah. Pardon me. Here's a question for you. Now, that's cool, the ice hut deal. Now, if I decide to leave my pop-up overnight unattended, I gotta have it registered. At that point, if I leave my portable ice hut up, my pop-up hub, if I leave it on the ice unattended overnight or for any period of time, does that now mean I have to have it registered and numbers on it? There's a good question. What do you think there, Fish Fuzz? Yeah. Cheers, Lewis. That's pretty awesome, bro. I'm surprised that message didn't get flagged. Huh? It's Christmas Day. YouTube has the day off, maybe. That's usually a message that would get flagged. Anyone searching that up? Fish Fuzz. Dude, you work for us. No? Don't you? Don't you work for us? So get out of your truck and explain some rules to us. Yay? I'll buy you an apple fritter. But still, yeah, I get it. So mine's made out of fabric, both of them. One's insulated, one's not. But you'd think if you left, you can leave that unattended, technically. And you'd think that to leave it unattended, sitting there taking up ice space, you'd need to have it registered. But yeah, so if I build the wood one, anything other than the vinyl or the insulated material, right? So technically, if you built a wooden framed one and you polyed it, that's technically still built out of wood. Because you get what I mean? Technically, you could have a wood frame and cover it in a vinyl material or the materials you mentioned there, but still it'd have a wood frame. So larger than 7 square meters, which is a big space. Yeah, that is a big space, right? So 7 square meters. That's a good size hut. Nice, bro. Yeah. I got you. Yeah. Well, all of them. All of the ice huts and hubs technically have poles, don't they? I don't know of one that doesn't. I don't believe in. Yeah. Nice, nice, Ken. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's a good fishing area, eh? Yeah, well, all the hubs do. Yeah. So that's an exterior fabric. So technically, if I made a, because steel studs are light. Did you know that? Like a steel stud, like, because commercial construction, a lot of times steel studs is what's used. Um, I'm not sure. I think in the near future we're gonna see a lot more residential builds out of steel studs. But anyways, yeah, yeah, I get you. Yeah, yeah. You want to build an ice shack, Lewis? Yeah. So technically, out of a steel stud framed and then covered it with insulated cloth, it's legit. It would be legit, but would it be? It's a gray area, but I wouldn't play with the law anyways. There's nothing to register one. I'm not worried about registering an ice hut. And if it came down to it, when you put an ice hut on the water, on ice, dude, you got to watch the weather. You're responsible for it. And if that means, say, okay, this is just for an example. If I had an ice hut that I built and I put it out on the water, if the weather meant that, you know what, it was a toss up on what was going on that ice, that means losing a day's pay to go deal with that ice hut. That's what you have to do. That's what you're signing up to. It's a responsibility. You put an ice hut out there, easy to register, but you're putting a responsibility on yourself. Like, there's been a couple incidents where ice huts are just left, and I'm like, what happened to the owner? Everyone's like, oh, left an ice hut, but what happened to them? Because you think you're getting into fishing and you get to the point of building your own ice hut and you get to your point of putting it out there. Usually you're a pretty responsible individual, I would think. Technically, that's your word. Nice. Andrew, yeah, Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming in, bro. Hope you're having a good day. That's what I mean. I think it's then a non, but I'd register it anyways. You know, I'd register it. You know, registration goes a long way. If someone pulls up at night, hooks onto it, and takes your ice hut, you never know. Someone might see it and see the numbers on there. And they might not be smart and remove the numbers before they tow your ice hut away. You never know, and stuff like that. Who knows? But when you build an ice hut and put it out on the water, are you somewhat making a community ice hut? Not for fishing, but they always say leave them unlocked. So if anyone gets stranded or if there's any issues, someone has access to that shelter, right? Because I think there's a law if someone's stranded, they can break into your place to stay on the ice if you have an ice hut on there. I think it's like an emergency rule. If someone needs to stay in that ice hut, they can. Am I right? You guys know that? Just like a cabin way out in the bush. If someone's stranded and has to use that cabin, there's a fine line to that. You got to be way stranded out in the bush, right? You got to be way out there. Six fritters. Yeah, it's six fritters. Evan, I'd say good morning, but good afternoon. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a good day. relaxing day, whatever you're up to. Maybe you're having a real busy day. I don't know. Thanks for coming in, bro. Well, carbon fiber is a fabric, isn't it? Is carbon fiber? Carbon fiber is an actual fabric, and they make poles out of carbon fiber, right? Don't they? But does it say? Did you say a soft fabric? Well, because every hub has either metal poles or something, some kind of fiber something poles, right? Glass, fiberglass poles. I think my Rapala has fiberglass poles. I had to replace one before. One broke. And you know what? I'm not saying I don't know if it was, and it broke right away. Like, I don't know if it was, but anyways, I got it replaced, no problem at all. Easy peasy. Actually, you know what? I tried to get the pole, and they just swapped me my broken ice hut for the another ice hut. It's been nothing but perfect the whole this time. Like, it's durable, whether it was a flaw or something like that. But they just kind of exchanged it, and all said and done. And I've used this ice hut. I've dragged it around. I've been a bit hard on it too. Like, since the new one I had gotten, and it was like the first day I had opened the ice hut, had an issue with the pole, but since they exchanged it, I've been so hard on the ice hut, and it's been durable. Oh, I see what you mean, John. Yeah, out in the wilderness. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've always heard that. Well, Canada's the same. I mean, there's a fine line to that. Once you're stranded, like, are you out in? There's probably a so many miles from the road. There's probably some fine print to that law. But yeah, if I had an ice hut on out in the water, I wouldn't lock it at all. It'd be unlocked, and there'd be, you'd hope that. You know what I'd probably do is just leave a small source of heat, because you go there to go ice fishing and your buddy heater's gone. That's not too cool, right? So I'd probably leave something behind in there, like I have a backup from my buddy heater. I use a screw on the top 1 pound propane tank. So maybe this way, if anyone takes something from there, that's what they're taking, and they couldn't take my buddy heater. But at the same time, a small wood stove in an ice hut is kind of good to have too. But then you have to have a wood source and take wood out there all the time. But wood burning ice hut is pretty cool. Or wood burning heat in an ice hut, I should say. Pardon me. My bad, guys. Relaxing day here. They had a trade show. Like apartments. Yeah. Are they the trailer style ones? Like the fifth, like not fifth wheel trailers, but like camper trailer style, pull behind, they pull them out there. Yeah, there's going to be some. Now that we're getting into December, you know what? I should probably look at the dates. I'd hate to do that though, because I only want to book days off work for obviously if it's something for my family, or um but yeah, you know what, those trade, the shows, the ice and or the outdoor sportman shows and all that stuff. um did I eat this morning? No, I didn't actually, Karen. I didn't. We have everything laid out just to put it together. Um, the kids did. Like the kids ended up having cereal. Our plan was to have we have a full thought out. We have our bacon and our eggs and our hash browns and our. We were gonna do that, so it's all like there and like vegetables and like nice, like a really nice, like salad. There's a tossed salad made up for it, but no, didn't eat, Karen. I have a big dinner I'm going to in so many hours from now. But we'll see. I don't know if all of a sudden breakfast is going to get on the go right now at the same time, but I saw our little guys had cereal. We play it by ear at the same time. We're prepared to have a big breakfast today and stuff like that, but you know what? That's what it's all about. We're not There's six of us here. We're not fending. We don't have guests over from elsewhere or anything where we're on demand to do anything. So it's kind of nice. So our thought out breakfast stuff and all that stuff, it's not going to go bad. Yeah, huge 4x4 huts. Yeah, huge trailers. Yeah, none 4x4 huts. Yeah, my father-in-law has this little utility trailer and it's fairly low. It's fairly low to the ground. And I look at that thing and I'm like, that would be a perfect mobile ice hut. Perfect mobile ice hut. And it may sound crazy, but there's a way you can make that utility trailer that he has into a portable ice hut and haul your skidoo with a back down big door and then also just frame in a side door to it. Get what I mean? Because then with one truck in that trailer, because then you can tow that ice hut out, that trailer out actually on the with the snowmobile, not your truck or trailer. So you only need, you know, 10, 11, 12 inches of ice or whatever. I think they say all you need is 8 for that. 8 or 9, right? Isn't it 8 on the guide? 4 inches to walk on by foot. Don't quote me on it. Look it up yourself or and stuff or whoever's curious about that. But because I forget it. Anybody know? It's that guide, and it goes all the way up to the T-Rex on Star Wars. Have you guys seen that one? 4 inch, and it shows someone walking, and then it goes up to larger, snowmobile, and then larger. You guys have seen that? I'm definitely gonna eat though. I'm gonna make that breakfast because I didn't have cereal, but I'm gonna stay on a while yet. We have a later supper tonight too, so you know what? The day's all about relaxing and whatever anybody wants to do. It's chilling. You'd love to live in a hunting, fishing, hunting cabin, John? Yeah, I hope I live long enough to do something like that or something, or to like semi-retire in the point where I'm half working and then half yeah, I'd love that, John, too. I mean, it wouldn't work for my current life status or whatever you want to say or however you want to put that, but I like the wilderness and I like living to survive or surviving to live, whatever. Just give me 1 second, all right, if you don't mind. Great, I see someone got their hands on a honking horn. 25 likes. You guys must see 26. Pretty cool. Thank you very much. It's always good hanging out, chilling, guys? Hey, what's up? Cheers. Cheers. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. $26, right on, Karen. What you got going on today, Karen? A little bit of cleanup and stuff from the busy day yesterday, and some relaxing. You went on the roof, bro? What were you doing? Ice on it or something? Why were you on the roof? Is that what you were doing? Is that the work you were doing, bro? Man, I need my furnace to click on. It's not that it's super cold out. It's just damp, you know? And then I got a concrete floor, so we got cold ground. Yeah, cheers. Oh, snow on your boss's satellite. Okay. You rocking Starlink? Is that what everyone's using? Is that what you're using? I think we talked about this, I think. Landon, you have Starlink? Yeah, me too. Gonna have some leftovers, yeah. Well, right now I'm drinking some coffee. It's my second one. Third one, actually. Third coffee today. So yeah, I'm living off coffees so far. Oh, nice. ice. It melts the snow. Of course it does. Wow, that's interesting. That's awesome. Yeah, my fam up north has Starlink, and it's the best. It's the best signal. It just is. It's overall the best. I mean, like it works great. I want to get the, uh, well, I don't need it, but you can get a portable Starlink. Is that what? Who has that? All Things Country has that, the portable Starlink. So technically, any ice hut or anywhere he goes, middle of a lake, middle of the wilderness, he can technically have that with him, I think. That's super cool. That is so cool. I didn't know that that was the deal with those. And you know what? That's smart, and I don't doubt that they thought of that. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I think every company should have that, I guess, eh? I remember the first satellites that people were getting in their country properties, eh? The big ones, the big satellites out on the pole in their backyard. Because that was an industry, right? That was a big part of the economy. Yeah, and then if you point it north, it'll technically sync itself a little bit too, won't it? I thought someone told me about that about those, that really it'll self adjust too to get you that perfect. Am I right? Did I hear that? Or yeah, you can take it in and plug it in anywhere. Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, that's so cool. And all this stuff out of reach. And I think us as people, we got to be prepared to not rely on that stuff too and be able to go without, you know, because I mean, you know, Wi Fi and online and internet, it's such a big part of our lives now. It is. There's, right? You go back in time and you look how it was. Well, like I remember no cell phones and all that stuff. And, I remember when internet just came out. Uh, I think I was, what was that like? I don't know, maybe I was, and that's so like, and you look at all the changes in other people's eras in a short number of years. Look at from 1950 to 1980, vehicle wise, even 1950 to 1990. When you look at vehicles, that's only 40 years. Look what changed in 40 years of vehicle manufacturing and what they were supplying to buyers. It's pretty amazing, right? And then the technology from cell phones coming out and everything moving along and Wi-Fi and wireless and smartphones. And so when the smartphones came out, like that's technology, eh? It's pretty amazing. It's well, and okay. Thanks, Karen. You know what? I have three of these. So I have this size, and I won at a fishing thing, one of the larger ones, and a workplace gave me another one. They're great. I can make a coffee early in the morning in that thing and go fishing, or at work. Technically, it's still warm. 8 hours. Like, I mean, I'm sure if I'm outside and minus whatever, it's going to cool faster. But, like, in a room temperature environment, it really keeps something hot all day. And this one, I have a different lid for it. I can put soups or anything warm in it, take it to work and have warm. It'd be warm when I go to eat my lunch a bit, you know? Oh, did you? Yeah, I didn't get into it right away. I mean, everyone was getting smartphones, I guess, and I think I just needed a new phone or something like that. My phone had broken, and I went and then somehow with the phone plans and get this and it's this for this many years, or I ended up getting a smartphone, and it's been a smartphone since then. So I was older than that, um, I guess. But, or wait a minute. I wouldn't have been older than that then. No, because the younger I am, yeah, the younger I am, the older I would have been when it came out. No, that's not true. Yeah, my bad. Brain farting today. Holy. Yeah, I don't know when it was exactly, but I remember it, and then I remember it when it first came into schools, and I remember it was super cool when I seen a video pop up on a computer for the first time. And I don't know if that was like Windows 95 and stuff like that, where it really, I don't know, am I right by that? Windows 95 and computers, we watched them come a long way. I mean, I've always been playing in creeks and outside and then working and playing in creeks, and I'm not a technology, I'm not a real techie person, really. I've grown into enough tech that just I can get by, I guess, but I'm definitely not a techie person. I mean, I can use an editor for videos. I can do a few things. I can operate a smartphone, I guess, and other than that, I'm not tech savvy in a sense. Hey, Squirrel, Merry Christmas, bro. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, right on. Yeah, there's stickers and fridge magnets. So that's the fridge magnets there. Pretty cool. Same thing as the sticker. They look the same, but obviously. Yeah, I'm happy with them. I was originally looking at fully round ones, but I'm glad they came cut out like that. At the end of the day, I'm really happy with them. And now that I've placed an order, the company's sending me cheaper deals. So now I'm going to order stickers at a way cheaper rate, where it's like affordable to give them out easily, And when I first was looking at them, I'm like, oh man, that's going to be pretty expensive, and it's going to add up. But then I placed the one order, and now they're sending me all these super good deals. It's pretty cool. And we're not going to talk about anything political in here, bud. Yeah, and stuff like that, bud. We're outdoors people. We're folks that, we're pretty down to earth here. We're not going to get into that in here, bud. And no offense, bro, I'm going to remove that comment. It's a YouTube channel. We don't have that stuff on here, man. And that doesn't mean I have no, you know. Yeah, we just, that's not what this, move on, type that elsewhere, right? Like, that's the way I look at it. It's, oh, we don't do that in here. I mean, everyone's welcome no matter where you're from. There's nothing racial in here or nothing like that. And it's, we're all, but yeah, we don't do, that's yeah. But yeah, we don't speak on those kinds of things in here. Yeah, this isn't a protest, this or anything like that. This is a hangout, outdoors channel, whatever. Down-to-earth individuals hanging out, like-minded individuals. And that's worldwide, you know. It's always a worldwide environment in here. What you got going on today, Squirrel? I think I asked you. You have you already had a couple Christmas things, right? You had a. Am I right? Did you tell me you had something going on today or not? I forget, bro. I know we talk and hang out with so many people. I have a good memory for some things, but like I just easily can get. Like I forgot who recommended me this sticker company and stuff like that, and I got things confused between so little things I can mess up on that way memory wise, but big things I remember and things that you got a Christmas thing going on today, Squirrel? Wait a minute, you going? Yeah, 4. Maybe that's what you told me yesterday, bro, or the day before. I forget. Yeah, right on. I hope that's good. More or less the same with me. 5. I don't have to go till 5, and it's like it's in my neighborhood. I see another one of the older kids are hopping in the shower by the sounds of it. There's 2 showers down of the household for today. I'd like to know how I quiet that up, how I make it so I don't hear as much of that water sound down here when someone has a shower like that. I don't think insulating the pipes is going to do it, but it might. It might. I don't know. Unless that's just the sound coming out of the tap and it kind of echoes through, and that's what I have to work with. But what do you guys think? Any way to quieten it? Maybe some. If I pipe insulate it, it'll quieten it down just a little bit. Yeah, probably. Maybe, but it's worth a try. And you know what I was like, wait a minute, why don't I already? Because now when a home is built, your hot water lines are usually pipe insulated. But I noticed anywhere I see my pipe insulation in here, I don't have that. So I'm gonna add pipe insulation to all my hot water lines. And I might as well insulate my cold water lines. I mean, I don't know why not, right? Why not? And then if I can save, okay, by putting out for one, it's greener. And, I might be able to save a couple bucks on my hot water bill. Oh, okay, thanks, bro. You looked it up, eh? Yeah, that's cool. Thank you. Yeah, I was looking up pizza shops last night, and I saw, okay, Christmas Eve, there was some pizza shops open till 2 a.m., which I think that's good. I think there's people out there that need to have pizza shops open till 2 a.m. I'm one of them sometimes. I just made some, we had leftovers from yesterday's supper. That's what I ate last night. But I was hankering a pizza last night, Obviously didn't order one, but I looked it up to see what was open, and 2 a.m. I could have got a pizza up till. I've never heard of those pizzas, Landon. That's probably something that you can only get on your side of the border. Because I know pizzas and I know take, and I'm gonna have to look that up. There's cereals and stuff too that, and there's some beverages that we don't seem to get on this side of the border. There's some cereal brands we don't seem to get for whatever reason. I don't know why. It was always a thing over the years for Canadians to get a hanker on some only available stateside cereals and stuff, and they'd go across the border and stock up on it here and there because it's what they liked and it was different than here. And that's a lot of that probably still goes on, right? You guys used to have a cereal called cookie. I don't know if it was called Cookies and Cream. Forget the name of it, but it was around for years and years and years, and it was technically crushed cookies, and the cereal was crushed cookies. Couldn't get it here. And that was a popular cereal Canadians always wanted to go down. Cookie Crisp, maybe that's what it is. Probably. And again, even still, that you can't get here. And that's probably the one it is. It used to be good when, like, oh man, for years Canadians could cross that border just even in Niagara Falls or whatever border crossing they're at. And you know, the difference you'd pay in milk, it was so worth it. People would buy milk and freeze it when they got it back home here. Same thing with cheese, anything dairy related. There's always a better deal in the States, and people, there's a thing for that. They've pinched people at the border, actually, guys, trying to smuggle cheese over, big amounts of cheese. Because it's just, I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of that? You'd be surprised. A lot of stuff like that, I think, goes on, or used to, or I've heard about busts of cheese and stuff. Well, it's mainly a bag, but cartons are getting, there's milk cartons, of course. And there is a couple of, so if I go to Max Milk, and there's a couple of variety stores that offer it, and yeah, you can get it in the jug, the plastic jug. I buy all mine. Yeah. Landon, uh, do you have dairy cows? Like, do you have any dairy cows? Milk producing cows? Oh, yeah. Hmm. You know, milk is so screened. You guys agree with me? I don't know whether it's stateside it's screened less or not, but it's not, I shouldn't say screened. Like I drink the 3%, eh? Because we had little ones, and and even using that in my coffee, so 3% milk. But yeah, so same here. You know, I want to get my hands on, and I think there's a farm store that you can go buy it. It's more money, like a 4 and a 5% milk, screened. They skim it, not screen it. Okay, you know what I meant, Lewis. I meant skim. I don't know much about the dairy business, honestly, even though original one part of my background ancestors were dairy farmers. They came across to to produce milk here. I'm a Heinz, though. I'm a mix, right? Yeah. Yeah. And they're fish fuzz. And I know that's another thing, border side or stateside. Some places have better, like or what is it? How am I going to say this word? Wisconsin? I don't know why I have it's a tongue twister word for me to say. You know, they get ice early, they're fishing now. I always see them fishing before Christmas. All right, Ontario Fish Fuzz, talk to Michigan for a minute. Answers questions there if you don't mind. That's awesome. Which I know I'm sure you will. He's talking on a channel, Michigan, but yeah, cool. Let's see what he comes up with. Evan. They do 4% milk, right on, Evan. So what's that? Just north of Woodstock. So it's got, yeah. So there's a farm store here. I just haven't gone in it yet, and I know they sell like cheese curds and all that stuff. But my guess is they must have, they must sell another, yeah, those percents. You know, some parts in the world like 8 and 9% milk, eh? Apparently, or something like that. However that, whatever that means. There's a couple of crappy jigs. How many? Yeah, that's not bad. So for these jigs, for an 8-pack of these, these ones aren't Mr. Crappy. I think these are Mr. Crappy, but these ones weren't. And these are a little bigger, actually. Longer shank. Anyways, that's not bad. 8-pack for $5 plus tax, I guess. It'd be nice to get them cheaper, but they're decent crappy jigs, I guess. Need 2 seconds, guys. And then I think, well, what time is it? Oh, man. I don't think I've time to tie a crappy jig. Well, I do, though. It would be quick, but we could just tie those later. You only get whole milk. And can you just get that from the grocery store, Lewis? Or are you getting that from a farm-like supplier? Yeah, apple fritters and double-doubles in Michigan. Michigan does have Tim Hortons. You can get an apple fritter elsewhere, too. You know where a really good place is to get an apple fritter in Hamilton, Ontario is Granddad's Donuts. They're huge. That's the thing. They're still giving out the big donuts. They're the Canadian Maple, Boston Creams. They're huge. They're big donuts. 1 second, guys. just gonna fluff this up, change the laundry loads in a few minutes. I gotta make sure I look half decent today, guys. I got a family thing, so. Having said that, I don't have to look half decent at the same time. I can go to my family thing in any condition I'm in, that way or whatever. Paul, bro, that's okay, brother. Yeah, and often, commonly you do, bro. Paul, you do. I was thinking of you, bro. I was hoping you're having a good day. Merry Christmas, bro. What'd I miss? Well, if M&R is treated like... It's the exact same thing. They have more authority than anything, I think. Am I right by that? And yeah, like, they have more authority than... They could come in my... I think they could come in my place right now and look at my freezer or whatever they want. Yeah, no worries. We used to have more Dunkin' Donuts, right? Commonly, like, I can't even think of where one is. And I thought I searched. I think they've all slowly aren't around. I don't know that for a fact. You got one down by you, Ontario Fish Fuzz? You got a Dunkin' Donuts? I thought we had one in the east end of Hamilton, but I was past it. I forget what it was. And it's not Dunkin' Donuts. I think it used to be a Dunkin' Donuts. Not a problem, bro. Not a problem. Granddad's, though. That's a... I don't know if you ever heard of Granddad's Donuts. I've been on live once, way back in the summer, where I grabbed a Granddad's Canadian maple on my way fishing. But... You know what? Near my one fishing spot, the Timmy's near it, it still does the eclairs. They sell out pretty quick though, but sometimes they still have an eclair by the time I get there. I've even soaked an eclair for a carp, but I didn't catch one on it. Chocolate eclair, bro. Well, full of cream. You like the eclairs? Ontario Fish Fuzz. You like the chocolate eclairs? I know you're an apple fritter warden, but... Yeah, that's cool. I'm not against Dunkin' Donuts, Lewis. If I ever come to Maine or something, yeah, I know I gotta have some Dunkin' Donuts, bro. There isn't, like, I don't think there's a Dunkin' Donuts, like, I don't know where a franchise one, let's see. Dunkin' Donuts, maybe I wasn't spelling it right. You think even if I didn't spell it right, it'd come up. Let's see if, maybe it's the bordering towns, I don't know. Dunkin' Donuts. That's how it's spelled, eh? Is that how everyone's been spelling it there? Dunkin' Donuts menu, Dunkin' Donuts Canada. Okay, we got Quebec. Technically, right above Maine, across the border, we have one. And it looks like, yeah, honestly, one shows up. Is there Dunkin' Donuts in Canada? Your full guide. Coupons available. Do. Okay, just tell me your locations in Canada. Yeah, they at one point in Canada, there was almost equal amounts of Dunkin' Donuts. So even in 1990, apparently in Canada there was 400 locations of Dunkin', and at that point there was only 500 locations of Timmy's. 95, there was 558 locations. Apparently, this is just something I'm reading online. And then, but in 1995, there was 1,200 Tim Hortons locations. And then in 2000, there was only 270 Dunkins, apparently, and 2,200 Timmy's. I don't know. The apple fritters are still really good. I think they've gotten smaller, but I think that about the Big Mac and different things and stuff like that they've gotten smaller. But is it just that I've grown up? Like when I'm younger, I'm looking at a donut. Obviously, it looks bigger. As I get older, it looks smaller because I'm older and I'm bigger too myself. Maybe. There's 205. Yeah, I mean in 2024, the Tim Hortons locations. I'm wondering how many we have here right now. Lots. Like it's just they're everywhere, man. In my tiny little valley, 1, 2, 3, 4, like they're just, I think they're literally so many kilometers from each other, and sometimes not even. But I think if they're real close together, the same owner owns them. I don't know that for a fact, but I think so. I think you buy. That's what I mean. That's what I mean, Landon. Could be. But everything has gotten smaller, as Paul Sway's opinion, comment is. And that very well be right. I mean, to me, a Big Mac used to look huge. Because 1 cup isn't a lot. 2 cups of pudding. 1 cup. I'm thinking of a measuring cup, right? Like a measuring cup sizes. Oh, if I had my choice, I wouldn't go to any concrete jungle at any time. Literally. Three pudding cups. Oh yeah. Oh no, I don't eat a lot of pudding. Once in a while, I go through a spurt once a year where I eat McDonald's. You guys know that? Anybody here know that? Then I stop. I haven't had McDonald's in months now. Or I don't know how long it's been, but since the fall. I do my best not to have it. Sometimes in a pinch, I'll get a double coffee from Timmy's, and I'll get Anybody had one of them habanero crispy chicken wraps from Tim Hortons? I know everybody it's not available to, so I guess I'm asking all things country, Paul's way. Oh yeah, that sounds like it'd be a good company. You know what? There's a lot of there's a lot of coffee bean companies that'll allow my name to be on a coffee logo, and I can pick out a coffee that I like, and I can literally slap the name OUTFISH Ontario on it through that company and have OUTFISH Ontario ground coffee. I'm pretty sure on that. Rifle Mocha Espresso. Okay, I'll have to look into the Black Rifle coffee. What's the background on that, guys? Is that some Army veterans that started that veteran owned? Yeah, I've heard of them, bro. Yeah, no, people in Canada drink that and order that in. I had a few motorcycling buddies. Yeah, that's them. I had a few motorcycle buddies that I still have the buddies. But yeah, they were supporting that, and they have a YouTube channel as well, right? And yeah, they were drinking that and ordering that coffee. A few of my buddies are supporters of their channel and all that stuff. I don't know if did I have a cup of it? I don't know. I don't think I ended up having a cup of the coffee, but my buddy was like recommending it and this and that and Adventures with Nimby. Merry Christmas. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'd like to try that coffee because I don't think I had one of my buddy lives a couple streets over, who I'm referring to. It's just all motorcycle content related, or he'd be on here. I'm surprised he hasn't popped in just to say hello, actually, but anyways. Because when I had motorcycle content, it was, but that's the thing, my content's outdoors and fishing, so. And my one buddy there I'm referring to, he was always like, I had motorcycle content on my channel. I deleted it or hid it or whatnot, right? But I wouldn't talk much. I would never talk much on it, in a sense. You know, and I talk a lot now. Like we sit here, I chat. If I'm fishing, I'm chatting, I'm talking, I'm thinking, I'm explaining, I'm brainstorming, you know. What do you got there? Oh, do they? They make Keurig pods. So yeah, so they've been around for a while now because I believe I knew about them or my buddies were supporting that coffee, and I don't think Keurig cups were available at that time. My buddies would, I think, would have told me, but maybe they just didn't tell me about it, and they've had them for a while. Like a long while. I heard of that coffee brand, I don't know, I think first I heard of that coffee brand might have been like 7 years ago. It's the same company. As soon as I said like the veterans and all that, Black Rifle, as soon as you guys said Black Rifle, I was like, wait a minute, it started clicking in like, oh, I'll have to try it. I know I can get it very easily. Because all my buddies were getting it, so I'll search it up. I guarantee they'll have a website, obviously. Oh yeah, nice. Wait a second. Do they have did they go ahead and make a Canadian side of it too? Some companies will do that, eh? Oh no, hold on. Let me type that in again and see if that's what shows up. Black Rifle Coffee Canada. See, companies will do this. It's whether it's easier. Yeah, it's no, they're bringing me just to their website. anyways, because it came up a suggestion for it to be. Okay, sign up with email. I'll chill on that for a minute. Shop by roast. What are K-Cups? There they are there. Ready to drink coffee. Is that an instant coffee they have? This company has advanced a lot, I think, since I first heard of it. Like, I'm going back when they first come out. I don't know if them themselves or some of the dudes or people there are motorcycle enthusiasts as well. But, oh, cool. Cool coffee cup, too. So technically, if I order K-Cups, I'm paying $1 a coffee. And then I don't know whether there'd be shipping involved or not, but anyways, that's fine. But that's the K-Cup style. I have K-Cups, like I have a Keurig up there, and I have the Keurig that you can make regular coffee too. It's Keurig and regular coffee pot. And then I have instant coffee I always drink. Yeah, thanks for your service, Landon. Of course. Yeah, they make everything, eh? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it. I'll support them, Landon, in the new year. I'll order from them, okay? Yeah, it's cool. I'm curious to try it out. You guys have all been drinking it, and then some of my other buddies were drinking it, so yeah, I'll support them. I'll try it out. I like coffee. I'm a connoisseur coffee guy, really, in a sense. I actually like trying different coffees. I'm a coffee drinker. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times I'll call Landon instead of Mike, because if I say Mike and not everybody knows who I'm talking about or whatever, and then some people will think, I don't see a Mike in the chat. Does this Mike person have me blocked? Like, you get what I mean? Just like All Things Country, Brad, right? I call him All Things Country. This way anybody in the chat and anyone there can... if PA's here, I call PA, but Paul's way, I sometimes will call him Paul. I think everybody knows that. Oh, does he? That's cool. That's cool, Landon. Michigan, I usually call Michigan. Lewis Brown, I call Lewis. I try to go by YouTube names too. Yeah, well, we're not far off there, Lewis. Yeah, Paul, yeah. I can either mail you some stuff or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, stickers and fridge magnets, bro. Oh yeah, because you got here a bit late, Paul. My bad. Yeah, you got here late. Yeah, there's the fridge magnets. Got another little sealed stack of them too. And there's the stickers, which are exact same size. Originally, I thought they were going to be around, but I don't mind that they're cutout stickers like this. And if people are doing a sticker collage too, this can kind of just fit in without taking up a whole round spot and less overlapping the stickers too. You know, so it's a 3x2 at its longest length, it's 3 inches, and at its highest length, it's 2 inches. Oh, cool. Hey, NIMBY, yeah. Yeah, you got here late as well. So, yeah, I got fridge magnet. They come in the other day, but my fam was like, ah, we'll just surprise them in the morning or whatever, right? Yeah, I like them. I really like them. I mean, it's yeah. I haven't stuck. I got a couple on my fridge, a couple fridge magnets on my fridge, but I guess Friday I'll take some to the people at work. I guess. I don't know. Adventures with NIMBY. I don't know if I'm selling them. I don't think so. Obviously, channel members. I mean, I don't mind everybody having them. I don't know if I'm selling them, bro. But if we can work something out, NIMBY, if you want one, something like that. He created it. Yeah, my son made this. I don't know what process. He's a smart guy. My son is, obviously, I'm sure he used technology to make it. My son is, see, I'm not tech savvy. My son is. My son can code. Like, he can, my son's super smart, oldest boy. He's, he can do tons of stuff. He's, I don't know. He's just techie. Born techie, I guess, you know? You use some kind of something to make it. Like programming or... He's, man, I can... I mean, I was brainstorming and I was like drawing and I was like, and then he took it from there and come up with this. So like I had this kind of plan and like, you know, and then he took it from there and created that, I guess. I think it's pretty cool. Some flies or crappie jigs or the hair jigs or... There's the outfishers too. They're really, I mean, I can't. Let me get out and I'll show you when I get out ice fishing, which I'm gonna travel north for ice. I'm not gonna let winter pass by me without going ice fishing. That's for sure. But I keep hoping that I'm gonna get some more local ice. Watch how those outfishers work. I'm gonna record the footage and the film of fishing with those and. It's, I made those out of fishing with other baits over the years, ice fishing and dock fishing. And, I'm confident on those outfishers. And no ice yet, eh? You got 3 feet of snow, eh? Wow. Yeah, it's been a long time since where I'm at. Yeah, snowdrift has drifted 3 feet deep, but initial 3 feet measuring tape, it's been so long. Where I'm at to see that much snow. Oh, you don't know what an outfisher is? I'll show you. It's a pretty basic. So I don't know what kind of fishing you do, but what it does is you tip this down with a minnow. You drop this down. This gets your bait right down to the fish right away. The minnow vibrates and moves around a bit, and it makes that clanking sound, and fish come in, man. It's so perch, pike, walleye, anything. Gives you a bit of a leader material too if you're fishing pike, because you can tie direct, and you know the pike teeth are going to be somewhere along here. And these are tungsten beads, good quality blade. and it's got the, they call it a glass bead, but it's not. It's like an acrylic bead on the end, diamond style red, kind of like a, yeah, off a dock, they'll work good for sure. Anything, that's the thing. And I made them weighty, so like, yeah, okay, in 4 feet off of water or something off a dock, it's gonna get down there pretty quick. Still gonna work the same way. Like 25, 30 feet, you know, it'll go down. Like it won't, you know, you'll get it back down to the fish. So either or, it's like a happy median bait, kind of weight wise. And you hear that? It brings in, now it brings in the fish, and it's, you know, I've used similar different baits. I've shown others too that over the years. Oh, I just dropped one. These are some other ones. I'm just waiting for some split rings to come in. I got a supplies on order, and maybe the holiday season, I'm gonna make them come take a little longer to get here, but I'm open this week. I know mail's open. I guess mail wouldn't, I dropped a couple more of those. I guess mail wouldn't be open tomorrow, but should be open Friday, and I dropped a couple more of those. That's fine, I see them down there. Yeah, okay, but Outfisher's not the brand. Outfish Ontario is the brand, but really? Outfisher? Brand name fly pole? Well, that sucks. That sucks. Outfishers. It's an Outfishers. I don't know. I'll throw an S at the end then. Like, it's Outfish Ontario. That's why it gets, and it's a bait I made. Outfish Ontario. Yeah, well, thanks for telling me that, Lewis, because I didn't know that. But it's not like I'm using it as a brand name. Brand name is Outfish Ontario. The one and only. Yeah, I don't know. Might have to change the name. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that then. Well, they're not labeled or on a store or manufactured, like, yeah, so yeah, I'll figure that out. All I gotta do is change the spelling. Yeah, Outfish Ontario. It's an outfish lure. That's fine. That's an outfish bait. An outfish ice bait. It's an outfish then. That's fine. Okay, thank you. Well, Outfish Ontario, yeah. Yeah, it's an outfish. You want an outfish? Ice or dock bait? There you go. Fine. Thanks, Lewis. I appreciate that. See, I did all the searches for the Outfish Ontario and all that stuff before I sealed the deal and all that stuff on chosen that. I even checked business registry. I searched everywhere. Outfish Ontario is the only Outfish Ontario. And yeah, Outfish brand. But is the Outfisher rod, is that the actual brand? Or is that just the model name of that rod? I'll look into it. But yeah, that's cool. I appreciate you sharing with that with me, yeah. And in this case, it might not even be a problem. I'll look into that too, whether it's a problem to call it an outfisher, because it's a bait. But we'll see. It's an Outfish Ontario then. Any jigger I make, it's an Outfish Ontario. I guess everything is. I guess that's an Outfish Ontario. Right? It's all OUTFISH Ontario, I guess. Different colors, different baits, different styles. Yeah, I should be fine, but there's an OUTFISH Ontario. Yeah, I'm sure it's not, but we'll see. It's not like I've branded it or anything, or just never heard of that before, but now I have. Lewis shared that with me, so. Well, it's not like I'm trying to sell a fly rod with that name, and I'm not even selling these. These are a bit that I call them. It's a superstitious, or I shouldn't say superstitious because it's real, but they're not in tackle stores or anything on the wall packaged. There's currently no money in it for me to do that anyways, and that's maybe just the way I'm sourcing the parts. And then even still, it's a runaround. Is there any money to be made? That's the thing. There might be business to be had, but no money to be made. You ever heard of that? Business to be had, but no money to be made. Or at time, it's not what's coming in, it's what's going out and all that fun stuff. More or less, it's not my hook. It's no bait I made that there's no other, yeah, it's just a bait, man. It's just a bait. I'm a hobbyist. Look and see, this scrappy jig, I mean, isn't that fairly common? But so many different brand names have different names for the same looking thing. But this, nothing looks like it. I gotta guess I gotta get an original name for it, which I've never heard of that, and I didn't know there was a fly rod with that name. Yeah, OUTFISH brand. Yeah, OUTFISH brand. But then you still want a name, OUTFISH brand. Huh. Yeah, right on, Lewis. Yeah, but I don't even know if you can feed yourself. In that case, I mean, source the parts a lot cheaper, not the way I'm buying them, in like a super bulk method. When you got packaging, you got to figure out, which is a printed card, usually stapled to a plastic bag. You got to put technically a little plastic aquarium tube or something like that over the hooks. It's the best way to do it. Even just aquarium tube, throwing it over top of a hook when you send a jig. I mean, it is another little piece of material. It's fish fritters. Yeah, that's awesome, Ontario Fish Fuzz, yeah. Yeah, OUTFISH Ontario fritters. You're making me want an apple fritter, man. Fish fritters. Yeah. Yeah. Then there's a website, paperwork, time, documentation, shipping. Yeah, I guess in one way or another there could be $1 or $2 to be made, but you're not gonna be paying a mortgage payment on it, I don't think. I don't think, but you never know. Keep the food every life. Well, I'm getting hungry because we had a big breakfast planned, and all I can do right now, I could probably, I think I have to have like at least a bacon and egg fried sandwich or something before dinner soon. So I was gonna end the chat. I was gonna end the live roughly at actually 22 minutes ago, but you know how it goes, guys. We just keep chatting, and time goes by, and it's kind of the way of the road. Oh, you have pies? Yeah, I'll have. Oh, all right. I bet you I'm gonna have my favorite tonight, and it's because wasn't last Christmas. I think it was Thanksgiving, or it was we went to a wedding. We had a wedding to go to a couple months ago. Now, time flies. I don't even know when the wedding was. It was still nice out. Maybe it was summer or end of summer. I don't know. But I mentioned the family member how I had missed their. Okay, it's a Black Forest cake. It's a Black Forest cake, but it's German made. Like it's got ingredients in it that you're not gonna get in. No preservatives. It's very from scratch made. And it's not like any Black Forest cake you can just walk into any store and buy. It's its own Black Forest cake. It's again, German made, German recipe. So I mentioned it because Thanksgiving we didn't have it, so that wedding was after Thanksgiving. And I don't think we had it last Christmas neither. And I mentioned it, and I think I was told that, oh, don't worry, it'll be done. I got it in me to make it one for this Christmas. So hopefully, guys. Okay. Well, I would imagine I'd imagine it's very similar to the baking style. Maybe. I think I've had zucchini cakes. I don't know if I've had chocolate, or maybe if I just haven't had it, like where I've gone to. Maybe it's been somewhere where I've been at, but I can't ring a bell to the putting a taste to the name you're typing in there and a vision. Yeah, I've had a lot of zucchini breads, but chocolate chip zucchini cake. I guess I have had zucchini cake with chocolate chips in it. Yeah, zucchini bread is the best, and zucchini is really good for you. We buy a lot of zucchini, and a lot of times I'll grill it. I'll slice it on that angle and grill it. A little bit of spice, on the side of steak, carrots or potatoes or whatever. Zucchini, man. You gotta eat that stuff. I think it's shred and freeze it. Yeah, because, oh, that's cool. Yeah. All right, Paul. They're talking about food, but it's treats. If we were talking about like steaks and red meats, and it'd get me more where I'm like super hungry. Because sweets I like, and I'll have a little bit of it, but it's not like putting like meat in front of me, or some potatoes and carrots and meat in front of me. That's like, all right, I'll take any. No, you guys are probably all the same. You take steak and all that awesome stuff before any sweets. But there's people out there, folks out there, that would go for sweets instead of having those nice big hearty meat and potato, carrots, corn, hardcore meals. They'd go for sweets instead of that. Could you believe that? That could be possible? That folks would rather go for sweets and stuff than like a hearty piece of meat. Cooked to perfection. Sorry, Paul's way, bro. Pizza with pineapple, right on. You hate pineapple, eh, Lewis? Pepperoni, pineapples, and hot peppers on a pizza. It's not like eating pizza, but it is. It's like and you can go wing sauce for the pizza sauce, and it's amazing. We had this talk. It's a 50-50 thing about people in here with pineapple on pizza. That's what it worked out to be the other night when we talked about it. No, in all things country, he's not a fan of the pineapple on his pizza, but he clearly stated he doesn't care about what anyone else wants on their pizza and likes on their pizza. Red Hots on pizza for a win. Yeah, I like pineapple once a year. Yeah, I don't every time. Pepperoni, pineapple, and hot peppers. It's a zangy. It's like eating a chicken wing, but in pizza form. And you can get wing sauce as the sauce. Man, it's like eating wings, technically. Similar. Very similar. Depends how you like your wings, I guess. Time is at 2:36. You guys think I should ask for my wife to make me a bacon and egg? My spouse, I should say. My spouse to make me a... To each their own, you got it. Make me a bacon and egg sandwich. I'd hate to ask her to do that for me. I've never heard of that, bud. Never heard of a Big Mac pizza. Never heard of that. Are we about to lose the phone, or is it in there? I think it's in there. Do I need anything from any laundry? I'm good. I have no idea, but I guess it really doesn't matter. There. No, I see. I know what I'm. Yeah, never mind. Thank you. Appreciate it. Boom, bacon being cooked, guys. So that's good. And I kind of feel like I was just saying, I feel like I should have my clothes out, what I'm going to wear, but it doesn't have to be like that. I just put on clothes and go. Yeah, I think way back when, on your banana bread, that's different, Paul. There was some kind of frozen pizza we could buy that was cheeseburger pizza. You remember that? Paul's way. You must remember that. Anyone from Canada on this side of the border, I don't know if you guys had cheese. You might even still be able to get cheeseburger pizza. Do you guys remember that in the grocery stores a few years back? I wasn't fond on it. Yeah, I wasn't fond on it. So I bought it a couple of times and I never bought it again. There was definitely pickles on that. Yeah, I love, oh yeah. Okay. Everything you put into pizza. That's cool. I make meatloaf too, but it's like a stuffing meatloaf. Mushrooms, onions, and a little bit of steak spice and garlic and what else? Oh, like green, mixed pepper colors, like red, yellow, and I don't know if you like the peppers, but I'm talking sweet peppers on this. And it all goes in one big meatloaf, and the peppers especially, they give not like an oil off, but they give like a juice off, and the pepperoni, even the pepperoni goes in it, eh? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to try out, bro. You get cheese in the middle of that thing too? Because you can. Hey, you can definitely do that. You can stuff meatloaf with cheese. You pizza sauce and mozzarella cheese. You layer it in the inside of it, or layered in the stack of the pan. You know what I do? I conceal it all in the beef, in the meatloaf beef part. Then it's in the center, man. Dude, you got me in the mood to make meatloaf now. You wouldn't try pickles on pizza? Yeah, there was a cheeseburger pizza that came out. It was a frozen pizza. I don't even remember which brand sold it. I don't see it anymore, but I have to tell you the truth. I go to the grocery store if we're behind on milk or a few different things like that. Or I'll go to like the meat section and buy meat at the grocery store. But my spouse, she does most of that style. So I haven't looked in that frozen pizza section in the grocery store in so many years, kinda. They might still have that cheeseburger pizza there. I don't know. But yeah, it wasn't for me. I like pickles. I love pickles. I'll eat them out of the jar. I'll eat them on. I'll eat them on French fries. If you like dill pickle fries. Oh, I like dill pickles, but not on pizza. Not on pizza though. Like Squirrel says there. Oh, nice. Lasagna is awesome. Better plug in my device here, guys, too. Because, please don't fall out. I plug you in. Let's see here. Hopefully we're charging. Because I'm going to want you for later on. Yeah, lasagna is good, and you can get really custom with lasagnas too if you wanted to. It doesn't just have to be your basic layered cheese sauce and meat and cheese sauce and meat. You can get custom. Yeah, it sounds awesome. Do you guys have hell of a good dip stateside? It might even be a stateside product. A lot of our products are hell of a good dip. I don't know who actually makes that. But we get a good deal from Costco. We buy two that are sealed together. And they're $5. So it's $2.50 a container, Canadian. That's pretty cheap. Pizza, burger, lasagna. Oh, do you? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, because lasagna here, like the way we'd make it would be like browning up ground beef and layering ground beef in there, cheese and sauce. Is here in the States? Yeah, cool. Yeah. So we're big supporters of that. We also buy imitation crab meat, like I do a lot, and I dice up imitation crab meat. It's pollock fish or whitefish, or whatever from Alaska. Isn't that what they make that stuff with? Anyways, yeah, no, it's great. And then there's these cheese crackers, and they're jalapeno. I'll make a bowl of that stuff I just talked about. The hell of a good dip in the chopped up imitation crab meat. And then just throw a handful of these crackers. And these crackers are only 1 inch by 1 inch. And they're jalapeno, whatever, Mr. Christie's cracker brand. And just mix that up and eat it, man. Boom. So tasty. For me, anyways. And that's not like a fishy taste. That's the thing. It's, yeah. It's not a fishy taste at all. It's a goodness. And you know what? There's protein in that. Even in that imitation crab meat, there's things in there that are good for you. There's things I'm sure there's probably a lot of saturated fat in the hell of a good dip. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm not reading the container here. But oh yeah, that'd be neat to try. Does that have like garlic and dill in it and stuff, Lewis? We use dill a lot, like the dill. Um, like the fresh dill, but dried out dill, fresh dill. Yeah, I know that. Thanks, Susan. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I'm thankful for that. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for coming in, eh? Like the stream if you don't mind. Feel free to subscribe and pull up a chair. You're welcome here anytime. Mmm. There's gotta be garlic involved in that, I would think. Anyways, that sounds good. I'd like to try it. And I think some people would look at that word ham. That's only one ingredient in that dip, right? So yeah, there's yeah, you go ahead and mention cream cheese in that, and there's lemon, and there's got to be more than that in there, I would think. That sounds great. And another thing I like, I don't know if we've talked about this before, Lewis, you're on the East Coast or Eastern Seaboard, which doesn't matter where you're from or where you are on the seaboard, wherever. But you know what I enjoy, bro? And I don't know if this is a common food for your area or community. Fried bologna, bro. Thick, though. Steaks. Technically, bologna steaks. Fried. Sizzle it, boom. Fried bologna, man. That's really good. Any you eat that? I think we've talked about it before. I think you do eat it. I know Paul's way. I think you mentioned you were having hot dogs yesterday. And I know once in a blue moon I'll have some hot dogs. Once in a blue moon I'll have the fried bologna. Yeah. And I just do it on the side of breakfast and stuff. And in even lunches or dinners, anything. Like, I mean, it's... But yeah, I'm making it into a sandwich with bread. Yeah, a lot of times I'll have that and then, you know, potatoes and like the meal. That is the, you know, fried bologna. Ice fishing with hot dogs. And technically, there's a rig you can buy for your buddy heater, eh? For buddy heaters that are a grill stand. That are, am I right? You can just order them, or did I see someone custom making those? Yeah, I mean, hot dogs. I'd enjoy hot dogs on the ice. Yeah, it is, like jerkies and that, like jerkies, pepperoni sticks, if that's what you mean, Lewis. But yeah, I mean, sure. Like if you're talking about jerkies and stuff, sure. See, my thing is, you know what? I guess I could get some meat off the folks we know that have other folks hunt on their property. And I could just slice that, marinate it, and I could make venison jerky just like by the meat they give me. I can slice it up, and you know, we're getting back on that jerky conversation. And dehydrator, where we were talking about this a month ago or something in here about dehydrator, making jerkies, and Yeah, you know what I like? I do like, you know, I think maybe Christie's makes that too, but you know those croissants, but they don't finish like actual full croissants. And yeah, you can put the hot dog in there, the piece of hot dog, and wrap it up and cook it. Those are awesome. What do you call them? Yeah, I need a dehydrator. What do you call them? What do they call them? Pigs in blankets? Is that what they call them? Pigs in the blanket? Oh, a smoker too. Lewis, you got it. And for me and my little my yard and stuff, I gotta buy a smoker versus making one. I'd say pigs in a blanket. That's what they are. Thank you, thank you.
Cheese.
That's
Do you
okay.
want cheese?
No, we're good. Thank you so much. So, got myself a nice BLT there, guys. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. Boom. Some mayo. And some good lettuce. That's romaine on there. BLT. Boom. I'm not gonna eat that this second, guys. I do have to start getting ready to go. So in a few minutes, I'll just finish up the live, and I'll plow that back, and then I'll figure out what I'm wearing. I gotta squeeze time in for a quick shower too, and yeah, I want a smoker too. Yeah, corner cut as well. Yeah, I get, bro. Yeah, I know. And I do the same for her. Like, all the same believe it or not, it is 50-50. It's just, I'm on live down here. She knows you know, and I want to eat, like, she'd rather me eat a bit now because I skipped breakfast and the kids all had cereal and stuff. Even my spouse didn't eat breakfast. We're just, whatever. All the stuff out to make it and have a huge, awesome breakfast. It's just, we didn't end up doing that. But that's tomorrow morning. We have all that stuff out too to tomorrow morning's breakfast, a Boxing Day breakfast or whatever. But yeah, that's Pillsbury. That's who makes those. Yeah. Those are the ones I'm talking about, Lewis. Okay. So a pizza in a blanket. Cheese, pepperoni, and pizza sauce. Yeah, I cook tons, bro. We're technically both. I should have been a chef, bud. I really should have been. But I just looked at it as okay, career, money. I know so there's some chefs that make a lot of coin, but I just thought, like, you know, I got into, you know, construction or manufacturing construction, and at the time there was just the money was there, you know, just go make money. So construction worker went construction route more or less, and in a sense than being a chef. But yeah, I cook really good. Like really, really good. I have not chewed my own horn here. It's the truth. Anybody that knows me, like more and personally, will say, yeah, man, the guy's. Like if we go fishing, I'm like gonna host the meals. Like if we're going on a trip yeah, like I enjoy it. I enjoy being a chef, kind of. Nice, Paul. Yeah. Yeah. Nice, Lewis. Well, we're all like-minded. We all end up being like-minded in here. I'm sure we're all, you know, fluent around the kitchen or grills or whatnot. "31 likes. You guys must see 32 on your side, eh?" Yeah, exactly. And I guess I had to make my own meals. And then I remember I was real young and my aunt shows up. My mom was, I don't know, somewhere working or something. She's like, "What's that smelling?" I don't know. I used to cook, like, I just got into it. Cooking whole chicken roast. She's like, "What are you cooking?" I remember I was real young and I was cooking a chicken, a full good sized chicken. She comes in, I'm like, chicken, I'm cooking chicken. She goes, oh yeah? She comes in, has a look, and she looks at it, and she goes, she couldn't believe it at my age. I was making a, yeah, I mean, fend for yourself, right? You gotta fend for yourself, make some food, make it taste good, the way you want it to taste. Okay, yeah, well, I grew up in the creeks catching. I mean, I just grew up with rubber boots on. I think it's always been attracted to that nature in the creeks, and other kids would be doing, even when video games were out, and you know, they were out when I was young, and a lot of people started choosing not to do the outdoors and play in the creeks, and they were just on video games. I'd stay to the creeks. I little bit to the video games. I mean, when we're talking like normal Nintendo and maybe PlayStation 1, but I kind of grew out of that. And I'm not against video games. I like it. I want to get back into a game system, or I I downloaded Call of Wild Fishing on this, but I want to get a controller for it that plugs into this. But yeah, I've always been more of that outdoors, and then like you say, cooking from a young age. Oh, you cooked what you liked? Okay, your mom's cooking. Oh, oh, yeah, I see. You know what I think? Oh, it's almost 3. What time we at here on the stream? Go another 12 minutes. All your meals are hearty? Yeah, a lot of mine are too. And I usually don't make the salads around here unless they're hearty macaroni ones or potato salads. I mean, my spouse does too. We both do make all that like in bulk. What we get into a lot of times is we'll make a huge salad, whether it's macaroni or potato, usually almost weekly. And it's something that's in the fridge that anybody can come scoop out, boom, if they need quick into them or something. And it's cheaper doing it that way. We can make it huge for 6 people in this house. We can make a huge salad, and then we switch potato salad, macaroni salad. Whether we go towards like a Greek side of things sometimes, or then keep just to the standard mayo and the veggies and onion and whatever else. We change it up a little bit. We do that because it's affordability. And we get our vegetables from like a place that supplies restaurants. So they have like a walk-up counter and kind of like a walk-in kind of. And we get a real good deal. So then we'll use those veggies to make those salads in the bowl. And then we have like a week's. It works financially, it works out. And then we're having hearty meals and home-cooked stuff and less preservatives. We're boiling our own potato and we're all making our own salads like that. There's a little less preservatives, I would say, right? There has to be. Than some of these bulk potato salad that you can buy out there. There's got to be a little more preservative in that, I would say. I would think, I don't know, but as much, definitely, yeah. So as much, yeah, that's what I think too, Paul. I mean, yeah. And then it's prepared and it's right there from raw materials, I guess, raw to made salad. But I noticed they've been making more lettuce salads in previous weeks. But yeah, we're due to get back to that weekly big huge tub of salad, whether it's macaroni or potato, or like a Greek pasta with a whatever style. 3 different kinds we usually make, switch it up so you don't get sick of it, right? Yeah, we know what's in the food fully if we yeah. Yeah. I definitely want to can pickles this year, and that would be something to, well, I definitely could do it live stream making. I want to make jam, I want to make strawberry jam, and all these different seasons, they come out. So every week or so at a certain season, you could be jarring something else. And I want to get into more of that. Especially strawberry jam and jelly, like strawberry jam. Yeah. Yeah, me too, Paul. Yeah, we have in the past, like small amounts, small batches. My family up north does a lot of canning and jarring. But down here, I want to get into it a lot more where it's, I never buy a jar of pickles because I make them all year long. I have them. I want to even do beets, bro. I like pickled beets. So I want to get into that, yeah. $30 jars. Nice. You know what else is good too? Believe it or not, to pickle asparagus. You can pickle asparagus. It's good, man. Same idea as a pickle. It's just made out of asparagus. And that's another season too. That's usually a spring season, asparagus. Pickled radishes are really good too. And dilly beans. Nice. I don't think I've had dilly beans, but I guess I have had pickled beans before. Yeah, all this sounds great, guys. And this is how, like my grandparents, that's how they lived. They might have bought certain kinds of pickles sometimes. You know what I don't see anymore, guys, and it could just be that I'm not in the grocery stores and down these aisles, is gherkins. The pickles, gherkins. Appreciate it, struggling. Yeah, we're not on much longer here. We're 5 more minutes and I gotta start getting ready. Yeah, pickled onions are good too. Yeah, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Yeah, happy holidays, I appreciate that, struggler. Good to see you, bro. I hope your day is good. Yeah, you haven't seen those in a while? And I don't know if it's just that they gotta be on the grocery store shelves. MD, bro, Merry Christmas. Yep, how are you? I thank you for that. I really do. I didn't get your notification. I was busy. I had a really busy morning. I didn't get on here until afternoon. But yeah, I didn't get a notification, or I'm sure I didn't. And you'd think I would. I frequent your channel. And I always think that all of us that are frequenting each other's channel, it should be priority notifications, if you ask me. I'm gonna check my notifications right now and just see if it send me one. I haven't been on this. Struggler, what time did you go live, bro? What time were you live, Struggler? Anthony, bro. What time were you live? Tom, Merry Christmas. Good seeing you. Well, I'll just scroll back down the last 8 hours and let's see if they sent me one. I'm 5 hours back right now. No notification of your channel. Didn't get it, bud. I'm 6 hours back now. Yeah. I know it wouldn't have been, it would have been within 8 hours time, right? Yep, no notification, bro. Sorry I missed it. Yeah, sorry I missed it. I didn't know that we have that to look at, Lewis. In the audience section, I didn't know we could look at that. I understand. No, I feel for you, Anthony, bro. I feel for you. And no, I totally understand that. I look forward to your content. You know, we'll be there, bro. I'll be there. I'll speak for myself here. Yeah, looking forward to it and no pressure. And I missed your, I didn't get a notification today, but I do have all notifications set, of course. So, yeah. And later tonight, guys, I'll probably be active. What I might do later tonight when I get all my stuff done, I'm gonna go on and see who else is live first before I go live, because to support, you know, others I support there, of course. And then just to say hello and stuff, and maybe I won't go live later, but... And Paul, if I don't go live but I'm online, I'll let you know where I'm at, okay? Paul's way? Like later tonight, if I don't go live but I'm on YouTube and other places, I'll text you and tell you where I'm at. And that can go for anybody if they want, whatever. Yeah, well, because like, okay, we all communicate with each other, you know, on the regular. So I get it. I'm subscribed to a lot of channels. I can keep going and going and going. And I'm subscribed to a lot of channels that I've all notifications set. So I almost get that I can't get every single one, because even right now in the stream, you'd think it'd be boom, 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 rapid notifications. So whether that's just so there's so many notifications to be sent out, I think, and that's just like my channel alone, say. So you look at how many different channels there are, and it's probably something they're forever working on and figuring that out. But yeah, prioritized, I think, would be a good approach. They could go about that. They can, because, you know, the system knows that who's going where and how often they're there. So you'd think, yeah, no worries, Paul. You'd think that for sure. Yeah, okay, thanks, MD. MD, are you behind on the stream? He might be behind. He might be back on the stream a little bit by that, because we were talking about games and video games and stuff not long ago. Okay, did you just come up to the forward of it? That happens to me all the time. I've been on a play, yeah, where I'm like, somehow I don't know if I touch something or whatever, but I get rewinded on someone's stream, and then I'm like thinking I'm right there in the live stream of it, and then I'm like, whoa, wait a second, skip to live. Yeah, and I think that's a doable system. I would think that they would already have available to them, I think. But yeah, I think that would work out good. Oh, but yeah, 'cause volume of chat. So it's, I've seen others go about that. So that's like, I've seen a lot of other streams like that as well, Lewis. And that's no different than me. Okay, if folks that are, because she'll get 100 likes in a half hour sometimes, right? She's a bigger channel. Um, in that sense, I mean, a lot more activity in her chat. So as she's getting so many comments to go through, and if she wants to hit every comment, I would imagine if I was in those shoes, I'd probably get behind too. Yeah, you can slow the chat, but that makes sense that someone's going to get behind in their chat. I think if they're almost responding to everything and going over everything, the amount of comments that can come in as the amount of time you can read and go through them, I could see how, yeah, that's, I'm sure, how she gets behind in them, I would think. You're only subbed to 20 channels, MD? Man, man, I'm subbed to hundreds of channels. And because I've been on YouTube so long, I remember 14 years, I had a limit on how many I could sub to. And as your channel grows or time on YouTube, I don't know. I don't know if this is true or not, guys, but it's what I thought. Because way back in the day, I would sub to so many channels, like I would sub to channels. And then I've had it where they said, can't do sub to anymore today or something like that. And I'd have to wait sometimes, or I thought I was only allowed to sub to so many out so fast. It was a gradual thing. Unless I'm wrong. Anybody found that? Have they ever subbed to so many channels that were they? Oh, is it 2,000 total and 75 a day? Is it 2,000 total though, even if you're like a super huge channel? Because I mean, if you have 1,000,000 subs, I think it goes over time. The size of your channel, the more you can sub to. Am I wrong? I don't know whether I'm right or wrong, but we could search it up. Yeah. And that goes for a lot of things. There is a lot of stage things. Like, I think a new channel can't post a short and have it as a related video. It takes time, I think, because I was recommending it to a few new channels, and they said, oh, we can't do that yet. And then one spoke up and said, it's because we're not on there. We haven't been on long enough or have enough subscribers or enough growth. I heard that. Again, I don't know if all of this stuff is true or not. I take it all as fishing theories. Because, I mean, I don't know. I like to be right on things, and a lot of things I hear, it goes by from what I heard. So I always try to be clear on that. I must say, this was a good Christmas Day hangout and conversation, guys. I don't know if you guys all agree. Yeah, that's what it is. So anybody who's keeping up with their comments and not, yeah, I think they're going to get a little behind in their chat. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. Lewis, I've not heard of that at all. Like, is that another site? Or like another, is that like a Temu and an Amazon and an everything? Yeah, I'm sorry, Paul. Yeah, I guess I should have given you. Yeah, huh? Hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry you didn't get the notification, bro. I guess I could have texted you before. You always usually get the notification, so that was like one of the first ones you hadn't gotten, eh? A lot of people don't get them. Get the notifications, it seems. That's what I'm told. But I should be back on tonight, Paul. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. Lewis, I'll look that up. I won't forget that name, and it's about purchasing fishing tackle, so I'm not going to forget it regardless. I might be able to get, yeah, I'm curious to check it out, Lewis. Um, I might even be able to get fly tying materials and stuff, and parts, bait parts, you never know. Yeah, that's cool. And you say cheap. You mentioned the word cheap. Yeah, a lot of us hang out more. Yeah. Like, I feel bad because, okay, guys, Jay Fishing's live right now. Who else is? There's channels that are live right now. Which I feel bad. I'm live and I'm not over there saying what's up or whatever, but I do my best. I do get around as people are live and videos and whatever. So maybe when I end this one, I'll quickly say hi to Jay Fishing. He was here. Well, he was here yesterday anyways. Was he here this morning or this afternoon? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna head over there quick and say what's up before I have a shower and get ready to go here. Not just fishing? Okay. Yeah. I feel silly for not have heard, hearing about it before. But yeah. But guys, I better go. If I'm gonna stop by over here at Jay Fishing's, I don't know what you guys are up to, just to say what's up, and then I gotta start getting ready. And if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna end the stream, and it's Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy Holidays. It's not only if you don't celebrate Christmas, it doesn't make you any different of a person in my books. So whatever you, oh yeah, huh. Well, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Yeah, it's been a good live. I know it's been we've had decent conversations since you've come in, of course, and before that it's been a good chat with everyone. Yeah, yeah, we'll continue it on later on, and hopefully we can continue our chats out fishing very soon. Yeah, have a good one, everyone, eh? Yeah, I know what you meant, bro. I got the spelling of it. Even if I would have spelled, anyone would spell it in there, it'd probably come up. But yeah, I see how it's spelled. Yeah, you guys too, eh? Tight lines, everyone. Be safe and enjoy. Games, bro. See ya, brother. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to stop by Jay Fishing's quick to say what's up. So if you guys are going to do the same, I'll see you there. That's cool. That's Jay Fishing underscore outdoors. Is that one? I don't know if everybody is connected over there. But all right, guys. Peace. We'll talk to y'all soon.